magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Creepy.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set
Real?
the meeting at 2 a.m.
Episode 3, A Crooked Mile.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
Yeah,
The
I have no
Titans,
idea
Bigby.
what people
They'll be
Swinehart
fine.
is from.
Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do.
Yeah, like myself.
Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
How you doing, Snow?
So, to recap,
Crane's a creep.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Any other leads?
No other leads.
Sorry.
This is
Couldn't
it.
decide what to do.
Just wait for the mirror.
Yeah. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to
Oh, yeah.
him.
He
I
did
get
it.
it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible to me.
He's fine.
He killed them, and he sent D and Dumb to slow me down.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar, and I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way.
Oh,
That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
Tweedles got away anytime.
Anytime.
Oh my god, they're so fucking cute.
Can I, ask you a question?
I ship them so much.
It's kind of personal.
Yes.
And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Sure.
Sure.
Ask me anything.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives
Personally,
you an
I
excuse
do enjoy a little
to
bit of chaos,
just,
but
you know, stop pretending.
why bring
Why
this
even
up?
bring this up?
I
Sorry,
guess it
Snow.
doesn't matter.
Hey guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Well, shit. Crane's
What
not
do
as
you mean,
fucking stupid as
missing
we
a
thought.
It's
piece?
not
It's
here.
not here. Crane must have taken it, yeah.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't
Also,
believe
random
this.
flying ship in the
I saw
background.
Crane
Okay.
pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No,
I'll find Crane
we
myself.
can't depend on
What's
the mirror.
the hard way?
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
We can still solve this
Sorry, not helping.
ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left.
Oh,
He
really?
called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
That actually does help.
Which?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Sorry, I'm just yawning so much today. Why didn't you stop him? Did you see anything else? Did you see
You
anything
didn't
else?
see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Oh, I don't want to be mean to Buffkin.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
I'll just see
gonna
if I
exit.
can
I
do
don't wanna
anything
be
about this.
An asshole to him.
You do that.
You do that. Also, yeah, I don't know, like, my mouse is still super janky. Don't know why. Alright, let's see. Dear Mr. Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning. Blah. The music is sorry. Fixed earlier 3 months ago. Was so Crane just didn't do fucking anything. He was just useless. Extra funding I requested. And not the conditions here could do with some seeing. Some arrest from the residents, and I have to admit, see why the farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Again, why the fuck was he in charge? He said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting 4 days. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Obviously not.
Only when Cole was around. What is
207.
it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. need to know.
Crane's fantasy.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Yeah. What else is there you couldn't have known? You couldn't have known.
Snow, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have.
No.
Come on, let's keep looking.
I mean, he is a creep, but there's a difference between being a bit of a creep and doing that.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Creepy.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set
Real.
the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Oh, fuck off,
Bluebeard, this
Bluebeard.
isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
Get out,
I
Bluebeard.
tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
You contribute nothing.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
You're not
Define
needed here,
help.
man.
You're not needed here.
Just ignore him.
Ignore me?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the
put
mirror
Crane
was the
in
most
charge of the
logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office.
Ugh.
Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spin my money?
Please give me
Well,
the option
I've been
of throwing
doing
him
that
out.
unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Oh, please.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what
We
they
do need to
know.
keep an eye out.
After tonight,
An eye out
they'd
for them.
never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the
I
witch
can
down.
always do
That
both.
has to be our focus.
Look, Chances are I'll have to swing by both anyway, so...
No, chances are you won't have time.
That's also true.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had
stay
no
out of it.
interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, alright? You'll just mess things up further.
For real.
They can't get any more messed up.
No, they really
We
could.
have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now.
Yeah, see, that plan in general I like, but not with you. I don't
Where are you gonna
fucking
go,
trust
Bigby?
you. Find the witch, yeah. I think we should go through Holly's stuff. Or actually,
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
actually, I think Crane's apartment is the way to go.
I'd love to join you, but there's some
It
business
makes the
I need
most
to
sense to
attend
search
to.
for evidence
Crane's place is right here.
in this place.
I should check that out
That
first.
too.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.